His friends know him simply as Jerry and his attractive young wife as Miyoko. The entire staff, with the exception of Jerry, is Japanese. And those little doll waitresses are dressed fittingly in colorful kimonos. Give it a try.
Right. Oh, Miyoko, how you think of this? What do you think of item for newspaper?
ウェイトレスとかどうでもよくない？レストランなんだから食べ物の記事でしょ。お料理のこと全然書いてないじゃない。料理よ、料理。
Oh, Yoko-san.
わかる？
I think the cuisine is not mentioned. She was wondering if we mentioned the cuisine.
The cuisine? Mm-hmm. For the daring, sashimi is offered. But don't worry, there are many American dishes too. Mikado is for the gourmet and the non-gourmet alike.
What do you think of that?
この方がいいわ。刺身とかジャパニーズアパタイザーって書いてあるし。
Much better talking about the cuisine than the waitresses. Thank you.
Oh. Right. Hi, Miyoko.
Oh, no, Miyoko's gone. This is my new wife, Kimiko.
Hi, Kimiko.
Pretty as a picture. Who's this pretty thing?
This is my lady friend, Alana.
How do you do, Alana?
Business partner.
I just don't really think these fit in my restaurant. We're Japanese, and this waterbed business is strictly American. Kimiko, what do you think of this waterbed?
Let's get out of here.
こんな格好悪いの。うちのレストランに置けないわよ。
What did she just say?
It's hard to tell. I don't speak Japanese.
Stereotypes are a reflection of perceived behavior. And also, I write comedy. And so I'm constantly thinking of ways to maybe subvert a stereotype to get a laugh. I feel like it's always dangerous, though, because you never know if the joke is going to be perceived as like, oh, they're making fun of this stereotype or they're reinforcing this stereotype.
But even then, you're saying, like, the stereotype itself is not funny, but your subversion of it is.
Okay.
I think I'm just like tired of like Asian stereotypes and jokes are so played out. If it's the same shit that we've heard for the last 50 years in like American culture, then like miss me with that. It's so boring at this point. I don't find it funny.
Well, I totally understand from another point of view how that's absolutely inappropriate. Some of them are actually like, yeah, that's kind of true.
You know, like for instance, me as a Korean, like if I were to say something about like how I feel like a lot of Koreans behave, like Koreans love K-pop, like boy bands. It could be funny, and it's not necessarily an offensive stereotype.
But growing up with like Asian men have small penises and all sorts of other emasculating kind of stereotypes. Those kind of stereotypes play into like, why can't I be the love interest? Because I have a small penis, but I don't actually know that, and why does it matter?
What you're talking about is like a stereotype that's been put upon Asians by non-Asians. If we Asians want to talk about like subcultures in Asia and like make fun of shit, totally down. Might find it funny. We'll see how the joke is. Totally. I guess like when you say, when the statement is Asian stereotypes are funny, I'm often thinking about Western stereotypes about Asians. And I'm like, no, it's not funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those scenes sucked because they provide no narrative justification for being there. Just a cheap joke. Also, special thanks to Talvi for helping me double check my subtitles and such. And you can find her in the description below. I got other stuff coming up right now. Had to upgrade computers and such. But yeah, I'll see you then.